Travis Hunter, the freak athlete and two-way player that was going crazy in high school, crazy at Jackson State, and now crazy at Colorado. Travis Hunter is a generational talent like we've never seen before. And then there's me. Now some of y'all may be wondering, who the heck are you and what's your relation to Travis Hunter? Well, it all started in 2020 when I posted this video on TikTok.
So the goal is to be the best wide receiver of the class of 2022 in the nation by December 31st. That's the plan. They don't believe in it. Watch what's supposed to happen.
That's right, my sophomore year, I had the goal of becoming the best receiver in the nation. I didn't have a single offer around this time, but I was hungry to become something. I wanted to become the best. A few weeks after I posted that video, I asked some of my homies to pull up so we could do some one-on-ones. Now, this was a time during COVID. During that time, me and my boys were doing 7-on-7s and one-on-ones against each other because we didn't have much to do.
Routes like that will never work against a 5-star corner. I need to pick it up, bro.
And little did I know I'd soon be the one guarding the 5-star corner. And like that video, during those 8 months of COVID, I was just training and working out with my trainer.
While there was a global pandemic going on. And on this fateful day, I thought we were doing regular one-on-ones. My teammate TJ brought out his cousin from Georgia to compete, and it was Travis Hunter. But at that time, I only knew him as an FSU commit. This was all before he did the crazy decommitment from Jackson State. I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was a receiver at first, but the dog in me still wanted to step up and see what he was about. So I lined up against him. But in my head, I thought I got this. And then it happened. He did a little something at the line. He hit a rocker step at the top, but I was low-key still with him. And then the ball was in the air, and then I thought I hit it out, but then it bounced into the air, and he caught it. Now, I don't play DB, but I'll take my L. And after that, I just went home. But knowing his name, I decided to search up who this guy really was. And I found out he was the #1 corner in the country. In my head, I thought he was a receiver, but he was the #1 corner in the country? It was my goal to be the #1 receiver in the country. So I just had to line up against him to see how good I truly was. So no joke, the next day, Destroying pulled up to host a 7-on-7. My boy Trinell posted him trying to get him to come out, and he decided to pull up on us. But at this 7-on-7, I wanted to line up against Travis Hunter. And this 7-on-7 was crazy. But I sadly never got to go against Travis. But he still went off in his own way. And after that 7-on-7, I realized we may be from the same area, but this kid is different. So apparently Destroying was doing one-on-ones the next day. But sadly, the unexpected happened. I got in trouble for something, and my mom was not letting me go. I can't even remember what it is. So that 7-on-7 was the last time I ever came face-to-face with Travis Hunter. Because high school football was about to start soon, he had to go back up to Georgia. And I saw him going off like never before.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the ball. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned.
You may see these receiver highlights and think he's a receiver, but he's an even better corner. Travis was a dog on both sides of the field.
While Travis was going off in Georgia, I was going through my own struggles with my football journey. I transferred schools in the middle of the season and had to sit out the rest of my junior year. And at this time, I was hungry. At my new school, I was grinding it out every single day to prepare for my senior year of high school football. I may not have had any offers, but Travis was my competition. He may not have realized it, but I was tuning into every game and every highlight. Now, this may sound crazy to some people, like I'm D-riding or something, but I was hungry to be the best receiver in the nation. So observing the best DB was something that came naturally. Although we weren't close yet skill-wise, the fact that I was able to line up in front of him made me see that as a possibility. Now, my senior year did not turn out how I wanted it to be. I ended up graduating with no D1 offers, only D2 and D3. But in my mind, I had what it took to go D1. So I brushed all my D2 and D3 offers to the side and ended up trying to try out and walk on at this HBCU. However, that never ended up working out. Now, for those of you that want the full story, I posted the full thing on my channel right here. But on the other side of things at this time, Travis Hunter was balling at JSU. He was hurt for some of the season, but he was putting up highlight plays. And after that, he transferred to Colorado and took off from where he left off and had a monster sophomore season. And now he's going into his junior year and will soon declare for the NFL draft. However, me on the other hand, it's been 2 years since I've been able to put on pads. However, I haven't given up yet. The goal is still to play professional football and become the best wide receiver I can be. And I truly believe I have what it takes to make that possible, because I'm going to forgo my college eligibility, pursue playing professional football. Now, this may sound like a crazy statement, and it is, but I hope y'all don't think I'm dumb now. I have a whole plan behind it. And if y'all get this video to 1,000 likes, I will create a video on what exactly that plan is. Now, there's many pieces of my journey that I didn't speak about, such as how God revealed I was destined to play football, how I knew I had what it took to become the best wide receiver in the nation, an incident to where I mic'd myself up at a camp and lost a potential scholarship, and why I chose to try to walk on at that HBCU. I mentioned it earlier, but if y'all want to watch that full video, you can click right here.